Welcome. Welcome to all. You already know what it is, but the game isn't in just yet. I'll try to talk about it as I'm playing it, but yes, this is, oh yeah, this is Your Mr. Gay's Galaxy 2. I think it should be fine. I have to remember that it might be too loud. Let me turn it down a bit. I copied all my Wii data on my SD card, so it's like, technically, there's, like, the older data is, like, on the SD, whatever. So, yeah, actually, I have the box right here, Super Mario Galaxy 2. Still have the instruction manual, which, for most Wii games, I was able to keep them, but, yeah. The condition of the disc could be better, but looks a hell of a lot better than my GameCube discs. It's like I'm very picky. It's like I really want to look at this box. Okay. Alright, get in there. I'm too delicate with the discs. It's like I'm so delicate putting the discs in that in the process I think I'm harming it because of it. It's like, look, we're made for you to be a little aggressive. You just being delicate is like throwing us off. And yeah, check it out. Full bars. Using the new batteries. As yeah. Got some have the brand new batteries. Now, I was gonna play it earlier, but, the batteries weren't fully charged when I opened them. I guess it just leaked out while, just being packaged for a while. But they were all in the green, and it is nice to have batteries and not having to worry about what happened in Skyward Sword. Yeah. Mario, you can say it.
Super Mario Galaxy! Woohoo!
Whoa! Now, just to say this is not going to be a full playthrough. It's going to be like Final Fantasy V, where I'll do some videos just for fun. Like, really just, I feel like the only person would care to watch all of this is my friend. One of the main reasons why I do this is it's like an archive of me just kind of looking back on my playthroughs. Gay. You might say, why are you saying gay? I can't remember if this game does it, but in Super Mario Galaxy 1, or maybe it's Super Mario Galaxy 2, okay, yeah, it's like the sparkles a little bit. It's like, you are I don't know, it's like they do a certain order. It's like, you are Mr. Gay. Yeah, I know, silly. So yes, this is Super Mario Galaxy 2. This is actually one of the longest games I have gone without playing that I love. I've only beaten it 3 times. Unlike Galaxy 1, I have beaten probably over twice as many even. Like, from the time of the last time I played this to playing this now, I've beaten Galaxy 1 3 times. 3 times. But, alright, let me look back at my files. Of course I have one of Rosalina. Okay, so I think I know what this, yep, I know what this is supposed to be. So, yeah, the Rosalina one is my 100%, yep, Master of Galaxies. So yeah, this is the last time I played it. May 27th, 2014. And I think 253 is the number of deaths I got, maybe? So, that's how long it's been. It's been 11 and a half, almost 11 and a half years. That is so long, considering that back then, at the time that I last played this, considering the fact that the last time I played this, going 3 years without playing a game that I really liked was just like, no. Oh yeah, some of my Miis. Oh shoot, I gotta be careful with the names. I think that's Yoshi. That's my friend. Oh, you saw for a split second, but it's fine. Lilac, because I like the name Lilac. So sadly, it doesn't have Rosalina, because I think you unlock that later, so we're just gonna pick, the master at being pegged, Luigi himself. It's 4 AM, Luigi. Let's fucking go! Sorry. Now let us tell you a new story that also begins with Stardust. Shimmering stardust falls on the Mushroom Kingdom once a century. That time had come again. Stock Peach. Dear Mario, would you like to share some cake while we watch the shooting stars? Meet me at the castle. Peach. Woohoo. It's a me. That was the point. I think it's a tiny bit. Oh, I forgot. I don't have it. Alright. So unlike Skyward Sword... where this would be annoying to be in this position, this one won't be as bad. Hey Mario, where are Star Bits? If I recall, I think Star Bits taste like honey. They're colorful and tasty. So, yeah, I remember this. So, yeah, it's been a long time since I played this. Why haven't I played it in so long? For a lot of games, there's specific reasons. But, one of the main reasons was because after I 100%ed it, that was a pain in the ass. And, I'll say it after this. The strange little fella seemed confused. Was he lost? He seemed to take a shine to Mario. And he decided to live inside his cranium. Mario's cap felt warm as he felt a new power surging through him. Yeah, a new power. BS. It has the same move from the first game. There's a lot to say, but... So yeah, the reason why it's been so long is because I didn't know where to go from after beating it the first time. I really didn't, because after I 100%ed it, yeah, at the time I couldn't figure out, like, next time I play it, should I 100% it again? It would be weird if I didn't 100% it next time. I already, you know, did it, so I feel like I have to, but no, I don't want to do that again. I'll do half, which, well, you'll see later. Well, actually, no, this isn't a full playthrough. Oh, it's that Clizzard King. He must have been playing with the dwarves lately. But... You're too late, Mario. The power of the stars is already mine. And look what else I've got. Help! Oh, I'm huge! Even scarier up close, huh? Shut up! Maybe I'll have a Peach bake me something for once. I thought he said maybe I'll have a peach cake. It's like, oh no, I should go for a galaxy-sized slice of cake right about now. I'm way too huge for this puny planet. I deserve an empire that's more me size. I'll put it in the center of the universe. I'll probably do stupid mushrooms. Yep, Peach is gone. So, yeah, there's been other reasons, but really one of the main reasons, if not the main reasons, because I just really was having trouble on how I was going to play the game again, which, it's mainly because, oh, Mario, where did that monster come from? You took your princess to the center of the universe, you must hurry and save her. Who the frick are you, kid? You have Master Luma, did you get thrown overboard too? Good thing you're safe. I see, sir, you're going to save Mario's cap. That should be safe for now. But Mario, you have other things to worry about, like saving the princess? But how? I know, with young Master Luma's help, you can use the power of the stars. And we Lumas can help a little too. Just want to take a bite out of them. They probably taste like honey. Now let's go after them. Shake, shake. PP Piranha's Temper Tantrum. PP Temper Tantrum. Alright. So, anyway, yeah. Now, even though it's been 11.5 years, it's not gonna feel so blurry like Skyward Sword. Or, why am I saying that? No, Skyward Sword wasn't that blurry, but there were some moments where I was just like, yeah, I completely forgot about this. Galaxy 2 will be like that too, but I'll remember most of it. But yeah, there were other reasons, like I wanted to play Galaxy 1 before Galaxy 2, but it's like, it happened twice, where I think what originally happened was, I wanted to play Galaxy 2, I think like in 2020 or 2021. Go back, my friend. But then I just kept putting it off. I just kept putting it off and putting it off. Until eventually it was like, well damn, now I gotta play the first game again. It's been like, what, 4 years? So then I played it, the first one again, in 2024. And now, a year and a half later, I'm now playing this game. What made me decide to finally play this? Well, aside from it just being so freaking long, yeah, after playing Skyward Sword, I was like, okay, might as well just play another Wii game that I've gone like over a decade without playing. Except this one is amazing. Although I do like Galaxy 1 a good amount more than the second one. The reason why, I guess I'll just go into that later on. But yeah, it's... Oh. But yeah, it's cool to come back to this again. Rainbow Mario. Now, of course, to say this to my friend Noah. Now, of course, I know that you haven't, whoops. I know you haven't seen my Mario Galaxy stuff, so if you did, try, I don't know. Like, you're more likely to see this than my non-commentary Galaxy 1 videos. But I guess pretty much the things I'll mention why I like about the first one I'll talk about on here. Well, again, this isn't going to be a full series. I have to remind myself that I really don't want to do a full series. Even Skyward Sword wasn't originally supposed to be a full series, and the reason why it did was, I don't know. I really don't. Well, no, I do. The main reason, I think, well, not. Whoa. I think the main reason was because the fact that I said that I was going to stream it maybe someday, and, you know, then I felt like, you know, why not just do a whole series? But Galaxy 2 was never planned, so yeah, I'd rather just... Plus, I know that this wouldn't be as interesting as Skyward Sword. So, this will just be a game where I'll probably just do a I'll probably just do like a video every... I don't know. Tell you the truth, I almost would do a video, like, make, all videos on this, maybe. I don't see why not. But, I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll just have to see. I guess I can talk about some history I have with this game. So, when I played Super Mario Galaxy 1, I got it back in 2009, on a little after my birthday in 2009. I don't want to get that. Just doubles your health. So yeah, I got that game. I knew about it because that came out in 2007, but I didn't finally get it until a little after my birthday, and I didn't even get it as a birthday present because I got $50 for my birthday, and you know, I can only buy one game, so out of all the games, I decided to get Mario Galaxy, and I actually finished that game in 5 days on my weekday going through school. And I remember it was towards the end when I was finishing up, yeah, I remember this boss. It's similar to, the first boss in Super Mario Galaxy. Very easy. Trying to remember what I was saying. Baby got a whooping. So, yeah, I decided to buy that, and I finished it in just 5 days. But I was trying to remember what grade I was in. It was 2009, so... I might have...
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I'm having a lot of trouble trying to remember, because my mind wants to say... Let's see, if it was 9, 12... It just doesn't add up. I guess I was finishing up 3rd grade. It doesn't sound right, but the thing is, I was 12 when I got into 6th grade, so if I was 12 going into 6th grade, if I was 11 going into 5th grade, I was 10 going into 4th grade, and I turned 10, and that's when I got the game, which means I was just about done with 3rd grade. It doesn't sound right, but whatever. Sorry to hear about the excitement you had with that monster down in Mushroom Kingdom. I'm sure appreciate you bringing us Power Star, though we need as many of these as we can get. The name's Lumba, by the by. I'm the home honcho of this Luma crew. Shit, believe it or not, we're on a spaceship. Took some real eyeball grease to convert this little planetoid into a ship, but we Lumas pulled off. May not look like much, but it's home. Truth be told, this ship, she's not in such hot shape right now. A monster too. He blasted us in with meteors, and some of my crew were thrown overboard. So that monster kidnapped your princess. Eh? That's cold. Deep space cold, if you ask me. You know who else is cold? That monster stealing every last one of our power stars. See, that's our fuel. Our spaceship runs on energy from stars. Without that, we're stranded. Hey, you! Is that young master? It is, isn't it? Whoa. Well, if you have the trust of young Master Luma, I say I might just have a little proposition for you. Hear me out. You're special. That's right. We need fuel for our ship, and if you think you could get some of us back there, I'll be willing. That's right. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, gang, let's get cracking, yeah? I want everybody's spaceship shape. It's like Meta Knight's ship. It's like, what kind of ego do you have to ride a ship with your face on it? Well, what do you think? Nice spaceship, more like a face ship. Well, at least you'll never lose in the parking lot, am I right? And you also can't get away from a hidden run with that kind of look. So what's next? Don't look at me, this ship has your face on it, not mine. The decision is yours, my friend. As long as you have enough star bits. Feel free to explore Starship Mario. Alright. So yeah, this is the, I guess you could say, the little hub world. So yeah, that was my history with Galaxy 1. I'll go into about this, the hub world for this game later, but there's not much to do right now. I'll just get started on moving forward. I will say one thing is that in Galaxy 1, as long as you collect a lot of stars, you can almost have like a bit of freedom on like... Actually, yeah, in Super Mario Galaxy 1, if you collect a crap ton of stars, you can actually kind of... There's some interesting things, like to my knowledge, you can actually completely skip the 5th and 6th world if you collect just about every single star in the game, and if you collect almost all of them, then you can just... You don't have to do any of the 6th one, but in this game it's more linear, although there are choices, as you can see, but I kind of like how the first one did it, and I like how the world selection looked. But yeah, I like that I'm saying, it's like, you know, because of that, it sucks. No, like I said, this game is awesome. It's just... So it's like... It's one of those situations where Galaxy 2 does some things better, but then it does some things worse. Like, when it comes to, like, the end of the world fights, like, there's 6 worlds. It's like, for, like, the final boss of the world, they're better in this game. I really like them. But, in terms of regular bosses, I think Galaxy 1 is a lot better. Chomp. Now, when it comes to... What was that else I was going to say? Oh, yeah, when it comes to power-ups... I'll admit, I think Galaxy 2 does have better power-ups. Like, if we're counting Yoshi in the mix because he has his own power-ups, then... Yeah, Galaxy 2 does have better power-ups. Can I... Yeah. Get me out of here, there must be a key somewhere. So, I guess that's kind of some examples. It's just, you know, Galaxy 1 does some things better and Galaxy 2 does some things better. I guess to name them real quick, Galaxy 1 has a better hub world. When it comes to music, it's been so long since I've listened to a lot of the music in Galaxy 2, but I remember that it's really good. However, I do think Galaxy 1 has a better soundtrack because it's just more... It has a better atmosphere. I just remember Galaxy 2 doesn't feel as much like a Galaxy game. I don't know, Galaxy 1 just... I don't know. However, Galaxy 2 does better in terms of controls because the first game was a little heavy on the gravity gimmick compared to this game. Or either that, they just mastered it, so... Like I said, just pros and cons, but I'm not saying that they're bad, I'm just saying which one did it better, but in the end, they're both really good. It's like saying, it's like giving something an 8 while giving something a 9 for some of these comparisons. But yeah, I remember this place. So, yeah, Galaxy 1, was a great game. Not even a great game. Galaxy 1 is an amazing game, an awesome game. And replaying it again, I really enjoyed it. So, this game came out in... When did it come out? 2010? I think by the time I finally played this... I think by the time I played this, it was like, yeah, no. I don't know how many times I beat Galaxy 1. I definitely beat it at least twice, like 2 or 3 times by the time this came out. And, I remember I first heard about this game on Nintendo Power in, 2009. And funny to play this a bit after Skyward Sword, but I remember on the same page it showed Skyward Sword, and I was just like, oh my god, new Zelda. I think that was the first time I actually heard about, okay, it's a little loud. It got numb and now electricity. What? Okay. So, I was excited. However, I actually didn't beat the game for a long time. And when I say long time, at my age, a long time was like a year. So what happened was, I got the game shortly after it came out. Me and my friend, I wanted to commit to wanting us to play it together. Oh, shoot. I wanted us to... Shoot, okay, I'm actually gonna die. I wanted us to commit to playing it together, and, but the problem was... I'm trying to remember, this was 2010, so... I remember there was a time when I was in 5th grade, he was actually coming over to my house, like, almost every day on school days, and, but this was before then. I think this was during 4th grade, so we weren't, spending as much time together then. We were just becoming friends because it was 4th grade when we were, and, like I said, time just felt like it went by a lot slower, so I'm not sure how much time passed, but I know that for the first 4 worlds, I was playing it with him, and I remember it was a lot of fun doing those first 4 worlds, or I don't even think we'd finished the 4th world. I think we did some of it, and I just remembered I wanted to play the game so much, but I really was committed to wanting to play with him, until, I guess after some time, I just got so impatient. I just can't wait anymore. I want to play the rest of the game. So I guess after, like, I don't know, months, I just finally decided to do the second half of the game by myself. Oh yeah, so this is what you have when you do 2-player. Because in the first game, it's essentially the same thing, it's just the difference is you actually have a body for player 2. Which I think is cute. I love his color. I love its color. Very nice. Also, I like this song. Oh yeah, I remember this place. There's the Star Core that's fueling the place. But yeah, I can't remember too much about when me and him played it together, but yeah, it's just that we only did like the first half, and it was just taking forever, because the first Galaxy game I finished in 5 days, which I guess back then I definitely finished games faster, because I remember when I finally started conquering games, I remember whenever I got new games for Christmas, I would finish them in like no more than a couple of weeks. That was fun. So yeah, I guess the second time I played Mario Galaxy was in was it? Might have been 2013, like early 2013, because I was doing a thing called the Morning Conquer series, and throughout 7th grade, and I beat 30 games doing that. But in 8th grade, I beat 40 games, and Galaxy 2, that was my 3rd time beating it, was when I was doing that. But it was a little... Oh yeah, actually I really like this song. This song gets stuck in my head a little bit, just certain parts of the song, even now. Wait, it's, I think, right here. No? Okay, right here. Shock. I need a bath, motherfucker. You saved me. You can talk! I was trying to save my friends, but then I got turned to an egg and trapped. I know we should team up. Come on, hop on my back. Okay, now what? I didn't think that far. Food. So, yeah, Yoshi's in this game. He wasn't in the first one. Which I'm pretty sure this is like one of the main reasons why people consider Galaxy 2 to be better. Which, interestingly, from all the people I've heard talk about which one they like more, Galaxy 1 or 2, it actually goes back and forth. What I mean by is, it seems to be 50-50. It's like, you know, half the people say Galaxy 1 is better, half the people say Galaxy 2, half the people say Galaxy 2 is better. Oh yeah, Comet Medals. That's something they added in the first one. I mean, in the second one, they added this one. I guess they just try to make it more like... Because in the first game, there are comets, but they're kind of harder to understand when or why they appear. But in this one, they kind of made it easier. It's like, oh, you just gotta collect the Comet Medal. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, these enemies. Weirdly enough, this is an enemy from Super Mario Sunshine. Alright. Mini one-ups. So, again, I've always liked Galaxy 1 more, even after playing this game back then. No, Galaxy 1 is still my, favorite even back then. I just like the atmosphere more in the first game, because in the end, although both games are, you know, both really, really good, I think it just boils down to, I just like the feel of Galaxy 1. It's just more ambient. And, one reason that should be a nitpick, but it's a big deal. So, in Super Mario Galaxy 1, Rosalina is a major character, and there's like her whole backstory that I love to go through every time, and I love her design, I love her character, she's one of my favorite video game girl characters, etc., etc. But one thing I was very upset about when I played this for the first time, when I played it, was one of my first things was, where's Rosalina? Where's Rosalina? I just wanted, it's like I was just very excited to see her in the sequel, and she wasn't around yet. I was like, okay, maybe later. And, spoilers, she is in the game, just not until literally after you beat the game! What? Why? Why? It's like, why isn't she in this game at all? Like, she was such a big character, and you just don't see her at all. And I remember when I did see her, it was just bittersweet. I'm like, well, I'm happy to see her, but you only see her for like a minute. It's like, why? I actually don't get why she wasn't in it. In the game. Another thing that really confused me about the game was because, I guess it was... I feel like by this point I was kind of wanting to have more of a chronological explanation for things because I was very confused about, you know, you saw in the beginning how the game started, and it feels weird because I was almost convinced when I first played this game that this was a prequel to the first game, and this is why we don't see Rosalina. So yeah, it just kind of felt like a sequel. And but it's not. This does take place after Super Mario Galaxy, even though it doesn't feel like it. I'm thinking about it again. Yeah, I don't think I really want to do a full playthrough of this series. It's just because, you know, there's a lot of stuff I'm talking about, and this is what happened with Skyward Sword. I have a lot to say, but then, you know, by the second video, you know, I'm like, okay, you know, I'm, you know, almost out of things to say, and then, so usually the first video, I have the most things to say. It's almost like I can't control myself. It's like I gotta keep talking about it. What's up here? I actually have some pictures of... I didn't do this with Galaxy 1, of course, because I didn't have a DSi, but, I actually have several pictures of Super Mario Galaxy 2 when I first played that game on my DS, well, I have pictures of it on my DSi, and I wish I could show it, but I don't know if I could, but it's like, I don't want to go through the it would just take a while. I would have to, like, yeah. They're not even interesting pictures, but I still remember them just, like, just photos of me playing the game. See, I don't mean to pry or anything, but what is that thing over there? It's an eggy. I mean, be straight with me, pal. You watching Alien Eggs now? Har har. Think you're better than me, don't you? Toot toot. But I guess to say now, one thing that I like in the first game more is the hub world. I'll admit, you know, this hub world is nice and everything, but what I love about Super Mario Galaxy 1's hub world is that the game, the hub world theme changes into 3 different songs. You know, the first 2 I love, especially the second one. It's actually my top 10 favorite video game songs ever. Rosalina's Observatory 2. But all 3 of them are good. It's just by the third one, it just sounds a lot more orchestrated. It's like the first one sounds very twinkly and just very relaxing, and then the second one sounds like you're at a ballroom dance, and then yeah, and I just like the setting in the first game. I just like, because it's kind of structured as like Rosalina's home, which, you know, now that explains it. Yeah, it's like her home. Shut up. Also, this music's nice. Even though it's been a long time, I know I've heard plenty of Mario Galaxy 2 music from music compilations, so this doesn't sound unfamiliar. Oh, it's nice to play this again. Alright, I remember this place. This is actually one power-up that, I'll admit, it looks dumb, even though I do like drills. Not as much as, like, gears, but I do like drills. And I blame Gurren Lagann for that. Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann. Yeah, I remember this song. Drill! Spin! So, yeah, it's a dumb looking power up because I'm biased. I want him to have different clothes like he usually does, but it's a cool ability. It's a don't judge a power up by its looks. But there are two cool ones. Whoops. Aw, man. Wait. There we go. What the heck? I'm trying to remember how to... I need to get up there. Oh wait, do I just have to go up there? Wait. Here we go. No? Oh, okay. Wait. Gotta be careful because the metal would just bonk him back. How did you get up here? Now, one thing I remember being upset about when I first played this game, which, you know, I'm still a little mixed, but, you know, again, it's obviously made up for with other power-ups, but, I think out of all the power-ups, one of the only power-ups, if not the only one, I think, that never returned was the Ice Mario power-up, which sucks because I really liked that power-up when I was a kid. I still like it. But they took it away. But they did add some... They did add two really cool power-ups. They really did. Those being the, Cloud Mario and Rock Mario. I don't know which one I like more. I enjoyed Rock Mario more just because he would turn into, like, a rolling boulder. But Cloud Mario is a lot of fun. They're both good. But as I've said, Yoshi has his own power-ups too. One, the Dash Pepper, and then there's like the Air Plum, and then there's like the Yellow Bulb, which for some reason the Yellow Bulb is my favorite, even though it's like the least action. I guess what I mean by is the Dash Pepper makes him ultra fast. The Plum makes him into a big blue ball, and it's like you control him going upward with the air. I mean, in the air. And then with the yellow one, it's... Actually, no, I think when you shake Yoshi, he like glows brighter. You don't really see that power up much. I think you only see it like a handful of times. Yeah, you definitely see the other two power-ups a bit more. Man, this game is like being very whorish with their one-ups. Just giving it away like candy! I think B Mario's in this game. Actually, I don't remember. Is Spring Mario in this game? Probably not. Probably for the best. Oh, wait up! You dumbass! I just got over there! Kept you waiting, huh? Whoa. Oh, okay. I guess you can't really... I don't know if it's... Okay, you can just completely pass that. Alright. I think they wanted me to use the drill, but... Oh, another boss is coming up. I guess one thing I didn't care... Oh, wait. How can I be skipping the dialogue to the one and only Captain Toadette? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot to introduce myself. I found these nifty hand lamps, so I'm now the Toad Brigade Captain. There's a pretty scary monster just past here. Be careful. I don't know why I keep making that joke, because my dad was playing Super Mario Bros. 2 recently, which is weird for him Seems to be playing games a little bit here and there. He actually played a game today. He's playing Blaster Master. But yeah, he played Super Mario Brothers 2, I think, yesterday, and I made that same stupid... It's not even a funny joke. But no, the thing is, how do I put this? With the bosses I actually think are just as good as the bosses in, I do think the bosses are actually just as good in this game as the first game. Maybe even slightly better. It's just the main reason is, dang, dude! It's a quantity thing. Because even though the bosses are slightly, maybe, they're more consistently, well, damn it. Wait. God! No, I'll take that back. I think they're both equally good. It's just a quantity thing, because I think the first game has, like, 15 bosses, or, like, a lot. They have a lot, but in this game, it's like they only have half the amount, which, lame. I don't know why they have less bosses. I like bosses, okay? But it's nice to tell myself that, hey buddy, you don't have to 100% this, you know. The reason why it's a nightmare to 100% this, well, it's not that bad, but it's just really tedious, is because, it's because there's, you know, you saw how many stars there were, but truth is, you know, the first 120 stars are a lot of fun. Like, collecting and that's what I'm actually going to do. I'm actually going to collect the first 120 stars, because I think it'll be worth it. But, you want to visit my shop? You can use that warp inside your freaking ear. Looks like a hearing aid. What was I saying? But yeah. But no, you might wonder, well, what's the other 121 stars? Well, aside from the aside from 1 star, pretty much the other 120 stars is literally just, you know, hide and seek. You're going back to literally every single level, and you're having to find a green star somewhere in the level. That is it. Some of them can range by only taking 30 seconds to get, while some can take over 5 minutes. And even if it only takes no more than, like, 3 minutes, it can still take like 5 to 6 hours to get all of those green stars, and it just sounds really boring. And that's because it is. And that was one of the reasons why I dreaded playing this, because I kept thinking like, well, should I 100% it again? It wouldn't feel right if I didn't. Sylvis does. Sylvie. That one story from that show, it's like, I don't know, like every now and then I just hear it, that voice, how they said it. Sylvie?
Yes.
Sylvie stars. Oh, great. A Shadow Man. Yeah, they're gonna follow anywhere I go. They're gonna mimic everything I do. Wow. What did I do wrong? I don't know how long this is gonna take, actually. How long will this take, actually? I remember this area. I think I'm gonna say that a lot. I guess I'm just surprised because for how long I've gone without playing this, and that I've only beaten this game 3 times. Kind of expected to be, I don't know. Oh, I actually do have other memories to say, but again, depending on if I'm definitely gonna do more videos of this, but I just really don't want to do a video for every single one of them, because, you know, sometimes I just half the time I just feel more comfortable just wanting to... Yeah, just half the time I just don't want to make a video because it means, you know, I don't have my computer on all the time and I can't keep it on even if I put it in sleep mode because for some reason it just goes mental. It just goes mental now if I try to do that. But I don't want to keep the computer on all the time, even though I recall us doing that when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure the computer was left on for days and days. Yeah, silver stars. You just have to collect 5 and make a gold one. Why did I collect silver? This place is clear as day, remembering it. Well, what can I try to say? But yeah, I'm not sure how long this game is gonna take me. Dang it! The perspective was kind of throwing me off. Dang it, I was trying to... If you jump on them, you get a coin. But... Shoot. There we go. That's 3. Oh, timing. Starting to forget? I think I'm starting to forget. Aw, man. And like before, what's really annoying about me forgetting what I was gonna say, what's worse is that I not only can't remember what I was gonna say, but I struggle to think of anything to talk about now. Like, I don't want to say something too random because it's just gonna be weird, but, like, I keep trying to think of Galaxy 2 stuff, but I'm at a blank right now. Well, okay, I thought of something random related to this game. So, there was one game I used to be so infatuated with in 6th grade called Powder Game. I probably put like... Man, I probably put like... Oh, I probably put like over a couple 100 hours into that. And... I just saw something pretty dark. Because I know in the early 1900s, it's like one thing they did for people with mental illnesses, they would just, like, their solution was just freaking just get a drill in that skull just to loosen out the demons in there. Well, maybe not specifically demons, but they thought doing that would. And I'm actually shocked that the success rate was not 0%. But yeah, that's... God, it's just horrible back then. It's just horrible to be a human, like, over 100 years ago, at a time where it just seemed like stuff with medicine and ways to cure stuff was just, like... It was just pretty much just trial and error. Or not even trial and error, it's just what they believed in thought they was the right thing, but it didn't cure them at all, it just made them worse. All because of religion. Actually, no, I'll mention that another time. I never mentioned that to my friend. If you bring it up, I'll talk about it maybe. Anyway, Yeah, now we have 2 other stages. I remember these 2 stages. So, let me check something. Do I have the comet stars for both of them. All of them? Oh shoot, I actually missed the comet star there. Oh man. I actually do want to collect the comet stars. I'll have to find it later. Oh, there's Bowser Jr., which I remember the boss for that one. It's pretty fun. I actually have a picture of it on my DS. I guess I can do this stage. Right side down galaxy. Oh yeah, but I do remember this. So yeah, this game has more galaxies than the first game, but the first game had more missions into the galaxy. So in this game, it's like the main galaxies have like 2 stars for their mission right off the bat, but in the first game, it was like 3 right off the bat. So honestly, I'm fine with either or. Man, I swear, Nintendo just had a certain vibe during their Wii era. But same thing with GameCube, it's like, they all had like a certain vibe to them. Oh yeah, I was talking about Powder Game, I got sidetracked. But, you know, what I was saying about Powder Game was, I never played much of the second game, but that actually had like an, a thing that you could place, that you could add, that can have like a gravity or opposite gravity effect, like a black hole or white hole. And because of Super Mario Galaxy, and because Galaxy 2 was the newer one for me, I kind of connect Powder Game 2, or just Powder Game in general, with Super Mario Galaxy. But more like the second game, but more to the second game for some reason. I don't know why. This song also gets stuck in my head sometimes, especially back then. Oh boy, this one's a little secret star. You had these kind of missions in the first game, and it was shown in my video, but probably one of the most annoyingest, if not the most annoyingest star in the first game is one where you have to like destroy all the trash with the bombs, and you have to do it insanely fast, like very little room for error. This is the outer road of for all the trash in the universe. So many boxes, I'm getting way out of control if you ask me. Do me a favor and burn all these, would you? Sure. Alright, I'll leave it to you. Oh, man. There we go. Barely did it, but first try. Oh, thanks, that looks great. Here you go, boy. Boy. Are you my dad? What? Yeah. I love you, new daddy. I love you, new daddy. Hidden star. Bonk. Alright, well, back we go. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna play of this. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. Because like there's 6 worlds, and then there's the 7th world, which is the bonus world you get after you beat the game. But it's its own world, it's just as lengthy as the other ones. But I am going to do something a little strange because you see, when I beat the game for the third time, you saw the time that I beat it, but that was my third time beating it, but my file of 100%ing it was my second file, but I came back to 100% it, like 3 months after I beat it for the third time on that file. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to go back in here again. You know, it's strange that I'm seeing this kind of level with the zero gravity, because I'm planning on starting an NES game called Metal Storm that I got for Christmas, and it's a game I've wanted for years, for a very long time. I wasn't that extremely interested in it, but I definitely wanted it because it looked cool. And I will be working on it. And I did wonder that. It's like, should I be... I'll definitely do videos of me playing those NES games, of the 5 I'm gonna work on. But I don't really know how it's gonna go. Like, I'm not going to, like, talk or anything in those videos because, the only annoying thing is because that freaking capture card, like I said, every 30 minutes, I feel like I'm going to have to, like, keep deactivating and activating it. But that worries me because people might think, oh, that's suspicious, you might have, like, did some cheating and stuff, but no, it's because the audio freaking wants to get thrown off. Ow! God! Oh! Okay, I don't want to get under the... I don't want to get squished by him. That'll kill you. Where's the comment? How did I miss the first one? I don't think I was looking hard enough. Alright. But, yeah, the introduction to Galaxy 1 is a lot better. I mean, yeah, I like the... I love that I keep trying to shit on this game, even though I do... Like, again, this game does do several things better than the first game, and even though I'm, like, saying this is better and that's better, I'm not saying they're bad. Because I know a lot of people love this game, and they like it more than the first one. And I definitely understand. The game has, like, it's just basically Galaxy 1, but more, you know, just expanded upon and, you know, just polished better, even. Whoa. Although I feel like people are not acting so positive with Galaxy 1 and 2 because of, that collection they did with Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Which, I don't know if that was, I guess it's because it was a specific place, but it's still crazy to think about that, they were selling Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. For how much? For how much? For like $80? Like $40 for each game? It's just, kind of criminal considering that you could have gotten Galaxy 1 and 2 digitally on the Wii U eShop for 20 bucks a piece. That's half the price. You might think because it's the physical copy that makes it 80. Nope, even digitally. The games are... They're just... It just doesn't make any sense. Like, no matter what Nintendo says, it literally, they have no excuse. Like, why is it that on the Wii U, it was $20? Which, that was a fair price, you know, fair enough. Actually, yeah, it is completely fair, considering that by the time games like, you know, they weren't that old when they added it to the Wii shop. The Wii U shop. So it was fine. But by this point, you know, I can understand this shouldn't be a $10 game, obviously, but yeah, $20. You set the standard at being $20 digitally. Then why are you racking up the price? What? Just because it looks slightly better? Oh yeah, Silver Crown. That means it's completed until I get the green stars, which I'm not going to get the green stars. One thing I remembered was actually, I think the last time I played it, I just like put these off until towards the end of the game. Wait, what? What? Really? Wait, I'm confused. I never got the other star here? What the heck is wrong with me? I think it was because I got into a cutscene and it like made me forget. Oh yes, spiny control. Yeah. It's a shame too because Galaxy 1 and 2 are just amazing games and I wish they didn't make their price so freaking high. It's just stupid. Oh yeah, that's one thing I was gonna say. Now I might potentially sound like a hypocrite saying this stuff, but yet I'll admit, you know, sometimes, well, more back then, now it's just more of a modern video game, like a new release thing. But, shoot. But, dang it. But I guess what I'm saying is, back then, you know, it's like, sure, you know, I paid, I think Twilight Princess HD was $50, which, you know, again, the game, you know, was 10 years old, and they had it digitally for $20 on the Wii U. However, it felt a little... However, I would say it was worth it getting the $60 one because that came with the Wolf amiibo. And that's a nice amiibo. That is one nice amiibo. Flinch. Actually, now I think about it, could the Star Comet be here and that's why I have... Oh wait, no, I already got it here. What am I saying? Star Biddies. Going right up his ass, or... yeah. But... thank you! But... it's like, do I... oh shoot, did I miss something? But no, I will admit, I will still get re-releases, but I will say that if they're, like, absurdly expensive, like what they did with Galaxy 1 and 2, it's just... there's just no point. It's like, if they release a game... I think what I would do is, if they released a game and if the price was more expensive than just buying them used, then I'm just gonna... instead, I'm just going to buy it, the originals used. I am planning on getting a collection, oh yeah, I remember this boss. Yeah, this boss. Oh my gosh, this music. So, I am gonna get the Star Force Legacy Collection, which I originally wanted to finish all the Battle Network games before Star Force, which I'm just really behind because by this point I should have finished the 5th game by now, but I'm kind of okay with it now just because, you know, it would kind of suck if if I, you know, finished all the Battle.Net games and then start Star Force and then only focus on those 3 games, that'll be nice to go back and forth with those 2. Because they're very similar, but they are different from what I've seen. Although I am worried because that game was made to be a DS game. And I just don't really know how are they going to pull that off? Like, I am going to get the Switch version, so maybe touchscreens could be a possibility. Oh man, I thought... Dang it, Yoshi. I'm not doing so good. Dang it! Ugh, I missed it. It's an easy boss, but it's just I'm not really... Dang it, he just... Wow, I'm... Alright, I'm just going to have to... Wow. I'm actually... Yeah, this is kind of sad that I'm actually struggling with this fight. It's just because I'm just not thinking. Jesus, man. Are you kidding me? Finally. Yeah, I was just doing bad at that fight. But I'm looking forward to that collection. I'm not really too interested in collections unless if it's from like series that I just don't have any of the games. I will say at least Capcom isn't too bad with their Mega Man collections because I remember with Legacy Collection 2, that was actually only $20, which is crazy to think from, even back then that was crazy, to get a brand new game, sort of. A brand new game that just came out, I think I got it day 1, $20 for 4 Mega Man games. That's really good. It's actually a really good deal. Physical, too. Like, one thing to be digital, but physical, box, disc, 4 Mega Man games, $20. Like, why? Like, it's just, you know... I wonder how much is going to be the Star Force collection, because I know it has, like, the different ports and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's still 3 games. How expensive is it exactly? Because, you know, personally, it should only be, like... Okay, with the different ports, even though it's kind of cheating, I would say it should be maximum $40. I'm trying to remember how much the ZX collection was. It was like $30-40. It was like 6 games plus extra stuff. I don't know. Alright, let's call. Let's feed its fat ass. I don't know if you've... I don't know, my fellow friend, the fellow sweetie, I don't know if you've ever seen this thing get... and becomes all fat. So I guess you'll see it if you ever see this. So hungry. I'm so hungry. Feed me. I haven't even fed you yet. I'm still not full. A little more. That's it. I'm so full. I think I'm about to transform. He brapped so hard he created an entire galaxy. Amazing. Alright, this one I don't really remember so much. Actually, I kind of do. Because these are like bonus. These are like extra ones. Which I've done them every... Have I done them every... You know, I don't think I have. I think I've only ever done this twice because I think the 3rd time I played it, I think I just skipped the Luma ones. Think before you shake. Alright. See, this is... Okay, so if you want to get an idea, this is kind of how Super Mario Galaxy 1 just kind of felt a lot. Nothing but space and... nebulas. That was my door. Did I have it crack? Oh, right. I don't know why. Whenever I think of these things, I just think of... So, I guess to mention one thing. I'm continuing what I was just gonna say. So, one of the hardest Mario levels ever, official Mario levels ever, is the last thing in Super Mario Galaxy 2, and I've only done it once. It's only unlocked until you pretty much get literally every single star and every single green star. In fact, actually, I remembered, when you do the perfect run, you actually do see Rosalina at the very end, which I remember I was happy to see that. But yeah, it is hard. I think it took me like an hour or two to beat it, which that is something to mention, that although I am not going to get all the green stars, for the sake of just wanting to do that challenge, I am thinking about, because I don't know when I'm ever gonna beat this game again, like, for crying out loud. I went over 11 years without playing this game, so chances are I'm probably gonna go like another 10 years without playing this. So I just, you know, I want to do it because I don't want to do the green stars, but at the same time, I don't want to have to, you know, at the same time I want to do the perfect run. So I think I'll just, so I think what I'll do is I'll go back to my old file and I'll just do that purely for fun. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to say I kept forgetting was, yeah, this game has, yeah, I think by by 2010s, just, Nintendo just had like a certain vibe to it that back then, which this is the case for like any time period with things, but there was just a certain feel that Nintendo was kind of having during the mainly like the first half of the 2010s, including like the late 2000s, but the late 2000s had like its own feel because it still felt like 2000s vibes. But by 2010, this was like 2010 Nintendo vibes. Pretty much 2010 to like more like just like the first few years into it, just like, you know, the early 3DS and the very early Wii U just kind of had a certain feel. Did I get you on that one? Well, look there, it's a cute critter. Wants to tell you something. Yeah, this is like, I know other games like Kirby's Epic Yarn kind of had that vibe too. And just other games. Just a little, you know, try to jump so high, boingo. Why are you telling me this now? Yeah, let's go into his ear canal. Yeah. Hi, Mario. The Time Toad Brigade. Our goal is to find Power Stars to save Princess Peach. Worry not, because we've got it all under control. This mission is child's play for the Toad Brigade. Also, I've never played Captain Toad because when it comes to those games, I'm not really... I'm just kind of more of a... killing type. Well, actually, I think you can harm enemies in that game. But, you know, like with Virtue's Last Reward recently, and even Radical Dreamers, it is very nice to sometimes just play a game that goes outside of what I usually play, and I enjoy them, but I'm not that interested in wanting to play a lot of them, of the genre, but it's cool to do it sometimes. Oh yeah, then you can I'll just keep showing up. Alright, I want to go back here. I want to find the Comet coin, but I can't remember if I can just get the comet coin and then leave, or do I have to beat the level? I don't even know what level it's on. Alright, so I'll try to do it real quick. So, but as I've said, going back to one thing I said, this is one of the longest games I've gone without playing that I really love. I'm trying to think, where do I have this on my favorite games list? It's in my top 30, because, you know, to get an idea, Super Mario Galaxy 1 is in my top 15 favorite games of all time. And the fact that this game, it's kind of like, it's like the X1 and 2 example. Oh wait, is it up here? It might be up here. Maybe? No? Well, he's going up, so I gotta find that star comet. But you know what? I think I almost recalled the star comet is a little hard to find on the first Galaxy, which is really weird. I think I remember that. I think the first one is actually a little tricky to find. But yeah, like, Galaxy 1 is like in my top 15 favorite games ever. While Galaxy 2, I put it like in my top 30 favorite games. Maybe almost top 25, which, what I was going to say, it's kind of like the X1 and 2 example. Mega Man X1 is my second favorite game of all time. While with X2, it's in my top 20. And it makes sense for X2 to be close to it, considering that, Mega Man X2 is pretty much on par with the first game. It does some things better, some things not as good. Okay, it should be here maybe. You know, like, I guess some examples with X2, like, personally, I think the stage settings are better. I think the boss fights... Are the boss... I don't know. Actually, I don't know. The armor's cooler, and... I don't know, it's like some things... I guess what I'm saying is some things are better in X2, but the next one, and then some things aren't. And the fact that one of my favorite games ever is actually having some competition against... It's... Okay, there's the star comment. It's saying a lot, and that's the case with Galaxy 2. Again, I don't know if I can leave this stage, so I guess just to play it safe, I'll just, I'll finish the rest of the stage, it's fine. Because I'm almost done with it anyway. Plus, gonna collect some extra star biddies. I'm still wondering how I'm gonna do this, because I actually wouldn't mind doing an entire world per video. So in the hypothetical that I did make a video for all of this, it should only take like 7 videos to finish. Not to mention, but the videos will be shorter than Skyward Sword. Maybe. I don't know. Again, I don't know how long this video will take. Well, I would say if each world... I would say if each world takes like 3 hours to do all the stars, then... Yeah, it should only take like around 20 hours to get the first 120 stars. Again, I'll see. Again, it's just not as interesting of a game to show off, so that's why I'm just kind of mixed about it. Although I like this game way more than Skyward Sword. I don't really have any problems with it. I don't really have any complaints about this game. It's just comparing it to the first game, it sounds like I have flaws with it, but it's because I'm comparing it to one of my favorite games ever. But by itself, it doesn't have any flaws, except for the Rosalina one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, one random thing to say. So, a lot of my GameCube and Wii as well, I had a problem with, whenever I would draw something, I don't know why I did this, but it's like, whenever I needed something to have under it so I can try to draw something, or write something, I would use my game boxes, and Galaxy 2, for example, if you put it at a light, you can pretty much see, like, the indentation. You can actually you can almost clearly see what I was, like, writing on this. Let me see, what does it say? Oh wait, I have to have it on its side. It's so stupid. It's like the only thing I can clearly see is just an E. Like an E that's like made to have like deft. I had speech class. Oh yeah, here's the new power-up. The Cloud Flower. I remember this place. Now, I do remember some of the green stars, like, to get an idea of how quick some of the green stars could be, I think there was one green star that was just right behind that tree. Boom, done. So, but then some of them would take, like, 5 minutes because I would struggle a little bit trying to find them. If I recall, the Cloud Flower is like the B Mario power-up where you can't get wet. Almost made me. Frickin' mushrooms. Oh yeah, one thing I thought about. Oh yeah, I remember these guys. Cloud Mario. So you can make like 3 platforms, which is pretty cool. Also, yeah, I remember this, but he's like a little floaty, which is pretty cool. The only problem is that he's definitely not made for offense, because I think he can attack, but it's just like, yeah. Oh, right, so, I might have said this in, like, some of my videos in the past, but, whoa! Freaky! Whoops. But, yeah, graphics in video games, I don't know, I see graphics in video games as subjective. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's like art. It's like abstract art and, like, super detailed art. I think both can look just as good as the other. And it's the same with, like, you know, because I never really cared for games. Like, I never cared for, like, you know, games that look extremely good, because what does that really mean? you know. Like, heck, just recently, I'm starting to play some NES games, and a lot of people might look at them graphically and say, like, oh man, like, why would you ever want to play that? The graphics suck. Like, pretty much the only reason why you're saying that they suck is just because they don't look, look realistic. Realistic is the same example with, like, with art, you know? Like, some people might not like abstract art or semi-abstract because it doesn't look realistic. And same thing with games, like, you know, NES games doesn't have bad graphics, even with today's standards. It's just its own art style. It's like pixel art, pretty much. But even if those pixels are, like, not a lot, like, you know, with Super Nintendo, like, yeah, that's, when you see Super Nintendo, like the PlayStation era, where it had, like, amazing pixel art, like, NES doesn't look as good, but that doesn't make the graphics for NES look worse than... Ah, crap, I need to go back there. That was a secret. But that doesn't make, it doesn't make NES, like, NES's graphics worse than SNES, because technically it doesn't look, like, yes, it looks better in a realistic sense, but it's not definitively worse. Because, you know, I've been playing some NES games recently, and, like, you know, Felix the Cat, it looks, you know, that game looks nice. It's very colorful. And, what was the thing I mentioned? Like, what was some of the other ones I played? I don't know, but, yeah, I guess that's just one kind of trying to say. It's just their own art. Ah, some monkey! Whoa! What? Jeez Louise! Jeez, I've been saved by Fox. How swell! It's just a YouTube video reference. Should be better in shape. Oh, this captain business is going to be harder than I thought. Are you gonna listen? Wait, what did he say? Now, are you gonna listen? What did he? How did he say exactly? Are you gonna... Dang it, I wish I remember exactly what he said. Oh, there's a monkey. Mankey. Well, it's you. Good work getting up here. They call me the Chimp. Seems like you may be a worthy high-climbing rival. Take this star. We'll talk later. Oh my god, I love the... Oh, I forgot that. I don't know why that was funny back then. Backflip, clap sound, see you around. Yeah, I have to come back here later. I just want to look around. What is this? It's just pixels. I like this song. It was in the first one. He got a star.
Now what?
Oh right, the cloud. The cloud flower. I like people treated this, you know, series like Sonic Adventure. Like, you know, it's like, where's Sonic Adventure 3? Where is it? Although Sonic, you know, honestly, you think what would be more likely, a Sonic Adventure 3 happening or a Super Mario Galaxy 3? I can't see Nintendo doing that because Nintendo usually always tries to do something different, and you know, they've always been like that. They've been like that for so long. Like, honestly, I think Sonic Adventure 3 is more likely than Galaxy 3. Now, if they made a Galaxy 3, I would probably shit my pants, and then I would probably eat my pants shortly after, because that would be insane. That would be beyond. I'd like with mini games like Prime 4. Well, no, Prime 4 is different because I was a little salty about that one thing, but I've gotten over it. We're just waiting for those screwdrivers to come in. And then once I switch out the fan, and if that all turns out nice and lovely, then things should be all good. Alright, it's not showing it, but I saw that Luma. I'm gonna get it. Dun dun dun! Alright, so I gotta be careful, because I definitely need to get enough, it wants me to get enough star bits. So maybe I should go back to that one area to guarantee that I can get enough star bits. Because they might want me to get like 50. Oh shoot, I might not make it. Alright, got it. I just don't want to rush it because he might do a long jump, because if I try to do it like this, see? That happens. See? Okay, it is sensitive. That's why I had to completely stop and just give a second, because he would have long jumped and it would have ruined it. If I had to, this might be random, but I've thought about this for a very long time, but if I had to name, like, my favorite video game series when I was a kid, just the series that I just, you know, loved the most, like my 5 favorites, before I became a teenager, it was Mario. I'm trying to find that one thing. Is he up there? It was, Mario, Sonic, Zelda, Mega Man, and Pokemon. Those are my 5 favorites. And, you know, to this day, those are still my 5 favorite video game series, because those were the ones I loved as a kid. Although my favorites have changed in specific orders, like Sonic and Pokemon I just don't like as much as I did back then, but they will always be very close to my heart. But yeah, Mario, Zelda, and Mega Man, I still love all 3 series. Oh god! Oh wait, I had to give him coins? Oh man, you're pushing it. I know for a fact you can get poison, gold poisoning. A new planet was born. Don't need to get too excited, Mario. Yeah, see, I don't remember this area so much, so I'm pretty sure I've only ever done this area once. Pretty sure I only ever did this area once. But yeah, Mario's still, and maybe always will be, my 3rd favorite video game series, because I love Mega Man and Zelda so much. Although they've gone back and forth on which one I like more. But I think for the last like 2 years, I've just decided that Mega Man is my favorite. I guess just because it's more replayable, and also the fact that there's just so many more Mega Man games, and it's just amazing how, yes, I'm, you know, I can't deny that Mega Man was very oversaturated. I would say they were really oversaturating the series starting in the 2000s. Because there was, you know, the X series was still going, there was the Battle Network series, there was the Zero series, there was the Star Force series, there was the ZX series. There was just so much Mega Man going on in the 2000s. Like, when it got to the point where they were making, like, 3 Mega Man games a year for, like, I think the 2002... I think the 2002, the 2005, they were like making 3 to even 4 Mega Man games a year. That's just, how did they do it? Really? How the hell did they do it? It's crazy. Because I think 2002, they made like Mega Man Zero. I'm trying to remember, because I think 2001, they released Battle Network 1 and 2. Dang, even 2001, actually, because there was X6 and then Battle Network 1 and 2. Wow. And then 2002, they released Battle Network 3, Mega Man Zero 1. You know, maybe just those 2 games, actually. But no, then in 2003, they made 4. They made Battle Network 4, they made Network Transmission, they made X7, and they made Mega Man Zero 2. What's going on with them? Oh, yeah, yeah, there's those cubes, which is... You don't see it, but it's because you have to collect a certain number of stars, but because I collected all of them... Like, honestly, I think I almost have enough stars to almost finish all of the second world if they would let me. Double Guts Aching Belly. Yeah, I remember this spot. I think I remember a green star being a pain. Also, I noticed that comment. I think this one green star was a pain a little bit. I couldn't find it at first. Huh. But again, you know, well, I can't really maybe say for that year because X7 is not, you know, I don't think it's a bad game, but I literally cannot defend the game at all because it is a bad game, but I guess for me it's not bad in the rules of video games for me. Although it is a bad game. But at the same time, it's just, I don't know, maybe I'm just too forgiving. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here! That's one game I need to come back to. I need to play Wario World again. Because I think I only beat that game twice. And the last time I played it was like over a decade ago. It's not a great game because it can be monotonous, but I enjoy it. Although the one thing that makes me hesitant is I don't want to 100% it because I already did it when I beat it the second time. And also the fact that there was one time where I was playing Wario World, and I still remember what stage I was on when it happened, and the game just crashed. And I don't mean crash, it like made a loud noise when it crashed, and that wasn't so good. Disintegration album. Hut! Boss time. Hey, you're gonna be in the movie. Actually, I guess this is decent timing for me to play Galaxy 2 because if I remember the Mario well, it pretty much is the new Mario movie. I won't need my dad's help to finish you off. I got a big surprise for you. Oh, gobble gut, dinner's on. Don't forget to protect your bellyache bulges. But yeah, the new Mario movie is coming out. Actually, wait a minute. Now that I think about it, is it coming out this year or next year? Oh, shoot. I actually don't know if it's coming out this April. Is it? I actually don't remember now. Well, if it is coming out this year, then that would be very good timing because, you know, playing this game now. I remember what he does right here. Yeah. Star Base. Now you might wonder, well, why don't you like the bosses so much in Super Mario Galaxy 1? Like the major bosses? I don't know. Oh shoot, that's not good. Damn it. Alright, that's not good. Got him. Oh yeah, this part. Grand Star. Now that I think about it, I just realized something. So the last video I uploaded in 2024 was actually the finale video of Super Mario Galaxy. And so yeah, I guess playing this game just slightly over a year after that upload. But I have to remember that I think I worked on the game like September of 24, maybe? It does suck because after the end of this month, there's just not really going to be any videos other than commentary. And again, aside from my friend and just wanting to archive these videos, I know no one is going to give a crap about these games, about these videos. Although, with the NES games I'm working on, depending on how it goes, I could almost make videos of those, but I'm not going to talk while playing them. I'm just going to record them and everything. But again, I just don't really know what to do if the audio tries to gets thrown off. Also, there's something I remember that I will admit I do really like about the hub world in this game. That's great, now we can use the power of the Grand Star to travel to another world. One step closer to retrieving your special one, buddy. Through space and time and unknown world we go. I'm jiggling just thinking about it. Ready, Captain? Alright, so I actually forgot about this, but so with each world, so you see the setting, right? It's like clouds and blue and everything. So of the 6 worlds, including the 7th bonus world, World S, the setting like around the hub world is actually like this. So like you see the second world. Oh yeah, I remember all of these settings. So now the hub world's gonna have like this kind of background, which is cool. If I remember my favorite, I'm trying to remember my favorites. Well, take a look, we found an entirely new world. I think I remember World 4 being my favorite to look at. Looks like there should be plenty of power stars. Go ahead, we're all counting on you. Let's look at the battery life. And it's still 4 bars. Oh, they are new batteries. I'm still gonna keep my old batteries, just because they've, you know, really did a lot for me for so many years. And they said that these batteries can last like 10 years with an asterisk. I guess it just depends on how much you use them. I really only got these batteries mostly because for my Wii games, which there's still a lot of Wii games for me to play. What Wii games are there? It's like there's Elebits, which is such a strange game. It's just one of those games where I knew about it because of Nintendo Power like 15 years ago, 15 plus years ago, but aside from it, you know, looking interesting, I just never got it. But yeah, there's still plenty of Wii games I've never played that I would like to. Zack & Wiki, Kami, Elebits, No More Heroes. And then games I want to come back to. So yeah, the batteries obviously will be able to more than last for all of these Wii games. It's been an hour and 49 minutes. Give me a minute. Alright, so I might play a little more. So, I do remember this stage. I think this is the stage that has like one of my favorite songs in the game. But I do remember the other two stages. That one stage at the bottom is actually going to have the dash pepper, so... Yeah, I'll play a bit more. Because it's a little less than 2 hours right now, so I'll just play a little more. How does this song go? It's like dun 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 dun. Yeah, it's definitely this stage. I don't know why I always like this song. I actually used this song for one of my Flipnote videos of my series. Well, not my series I always talk about, but just my own fan fiction series, Brawl Heroes. That will be on indefinite hiatus. Wigger Wednesday! I'm sorry, I had to say that. Oh god, it sounds awful. What's so awful? One up. Win? I don't know if I ever mentioned that story, but... Well, I mentioned it to my friend. I think I mentioned it to my friend, where... Pretty much just, Nintendo's official Twitter... I think it was Twitter. It's just, like, I guess whoever is, like, in control of posting stuff on their, Nintendo's Twitter account... The post was supposed to be hashtag Wiggler Wednesday, which was those caterpillars. And they missed the L. They missed the L. So, so, the fact that on Nintendo's official Twitter, they had the hashtag Wigger Wednesday, and it had a picture of Waluigi riding a caterpillar. 70, god. I love it. It's amazing. What's down here? Oh god. If there's gonna be coins, then... Okay, I guess this is where all the coins come in. Uh-oh. Wow, they barely give you enough. Alright, well I guess I can just feed the hungry ass. Hungry hip ass. I might transform, you better! Oh my god, I'm so slow. I think I'm gonna... I think it's because of Vine Sauce, but I can never get over fart with reverb. For some reason, that's just one of the stupidest and funniest things every time. Whoops. What was that sound? I don't think I ever noticed it making that sound. Just that... Actually, am I gonna fight a boss that reoccurred in the... I think I am. Am I? Yeah, they brought this boss back, which I almost consider lazy because it's like, you know, it's like come on. Wave hand towards me, at the camera. I can't, I don't know how to describe that. Just a reference. Oh, I'm actually out. Dang it, I was just gonna... Well... Yeah, I'm not doing so good because I keep not timing everything right. Here we go. Now he's gonna turn orangey. Or red-orange, I don't know. There we go. Scream. There are plenty of other things I want to say with Galaxy 2, but I don't want to say all of them. Whoops. But yeah, you can see the settings different. Which actually, some of my nicest memories with this game is because of the setting change. The tour came back with you, right? He sure loves delivering. But what do you mean, came back to me? I think it's because I did the side area. I don't know what they're talking about. Oh yeah, I forgot. You have a Starbit bank account, which it's really annoying to get up to the maximum amount they want you to get. I can help you share your Starbits with other players using save files, or if you're playing solo, I can still hold on your Starbits. I'll try and get more to add in your total. Right now I have 9,999. Oh! Oh, it's because it's going... Oh, it's combining all my save files, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that was 100%ing it. Would you like to withdraw or deposit? Huh. But see, the weird thing is, his design changes with... It's like upgrades, but I guess he can't do it because it's a new file. Actually, with that many Starbits, dang, I don't have to ever worry about... I have enough Starbits to pretty much always get each and every one of those fat Lumas. Hey, Mario, I decided to start delivering mail, and my first letter is for you!
Dear Mario.
I am very far away right now, but I'm okay. I know you'll come save me. P.S. I've attached something to this letter. I hope it'll be useful.
Oh boy, I hope it's not a one-up. I hope.
Oh, goody. And it's 1. Aw, even when she's kidnapped, she's so softful. Cheap bitch. In the first game, you get 5 from her. Alright. Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh, it looks so nice. The Power Grain Store, we can travel to great distances across space and time. Now we can travel... I didn't know we're traveling through time. Third area looks nice. Yeah. Actually, come to think of it, the part that confuses me is that it's showing a crown. But I haven't done the comment for that. Or was there a comment? Was there a comment star? I think I did get one. So yeah, it shows that there's a total of... Yeah, pretty much 7. But like I said, a lot of these galaxies... It's definitely going for quantity. There's a lot more galaxies in terms of quantity. Because I think in Super Mario Galaxy 1... just counting all of them... Actually, not really. I actually don't remember. I think in Super Mario Galaxy 1, there's like 5 individual galaxies, just counting the boss galaxy and the ones where it's only like there's only one galaxy to do. So this one has like 7, but the first game has only 5 per world. But again, there's more stars in certain galaxies, unlike, yeah, like, see, that only has 1 star, main star, and that only has 1 main star. Oh, I remember that one. I think I remember that one too. But again, I don't know. I think both of them are nice. Yeah, replaying this game again, I am reminded why this game is on par with the first one. Well, the gap isn't that far off. What number is it exactly did I put it? Because I think I actually have this in my top 25, which sounds about right.
Yes.
See, okay, it wasn't making that noise for a while, but now I'm hearing it. Just that, for some reason, my computer monitor keeps making this sound. Just like a... And you can even visibly see it on the screen. I don't really like that because not only it startles me a little bit, because it just happens out of nowhere, but... yeah. Alright, list of favorite games. Yes, I have a list. One in which I still need to make, a video. I don't know about a video, but... oh yeah, I can go back there. Alright, so, let me, give me a minute. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, I found it. Alright, I'm not surprised. I knew it was definitely in my top 30. I have this game ranked 26 of my favorite games, and Super Mario Galaxy's ranked 12, so the gap between 26 and 12 does seem wide, but it's not really by a lot. Like, if I say I like Galaxy 1 more than 2, I would say in a percentage-wise, I like it, like, 25% more than Galaxy 2, because again, Galaxy 2 does do several things better. It does do several things better, but I guess it just kind of comes down to just better memories, better feel, Rosalina, soundtrack being, I don't know, it's debatable, but it, you know, like, some of my favorite Mario songs ever from Mario Galaxy 1, and again, this game does have a great soundtrack, but again, so does the first one. But, you know, Galaxy 1 does have the better bosses, and I don't know why I keep saying this. I just like, I like some competition in my ranks. Although I feel bad because I just kind of sound like, what's the word? I can't remember the word, I used to remember it for a while. I just kind of sound like, just like prideful or something. Don't mean to. I guess the reason why I might sound like it is, I guess I just kind of... I don't know. Aw, man. Yeah, it's a little guy, which this was also, well, this is more like a mini boss, but this was in the first game as well. Yes, 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 I killed your child. Dang it. Dang it, I ruined the humor of it. It's like, I killed your child, and it's like, you son of a bitch! I'm gonna kill you! And then I just kill it shortly after it charged towards me. Oh yeah, one of the other games that I have just gone so long without playing, it's been over 10 years now, is Cave Story. I think I'm going to be playing that game this year. It's not a long game. I've wanted to play it for years, but I think the reason for Cave Story why I haven't beaten it in so long is because I only went through one phase with the game back in, I think it was late July to... It was like for like 1 month, I was just really into Cave Story a lot. And yeah, I just played it all the time, and I beat the game 3 times in 1 month. And when I beat it, the second time I beat it, it was exhausting because I played on hard mode, and there was one boss that took me like 2 hours to beat. Alright, I remember liking this area. Not that I haven't liked the other areas, I'm just saying. God, I'm thinking of that one video. How do you Hayachin Mario? Yeah, here's the Fast Yoshi. It's a really cool power-up. All of them are cool. But yeah, I just don't see why they should ever make a sequel to Super Mario Galaxy. Because I think the whole point on why... Dang it, I was just... Yoshi! But no, it's like the whole reason why I feel like they, made a sequel is because obviously the first game did amazing. And, oh yeah, there's like a bonus right there. I want to get that. Oh man, okay, I guess I'll try it again. But, so, that was kind of the idea, I guess. It's like, they made a... Oh my god, this is gonna take a little bit, but, it's like, they made the first game, and then the idea with the second game was they were trying to expand upon it. Wow. Well, I remember this isn't easy. Damn it! The reason why it's hard is because it's like I don't want to push too far to the left, but I guess that's the whole thing. It's like you can't afford to be scared. Damn it! And it's because it's like me just nudging left isn't gonna make him continue going forward. I have to push back right real quick. Alright, got it. just bash his head. Alright, so what's gonna happen right here? Your skills have brought you very far. Quite a few, is it not? From here, it's clear how important every coin truly is. What? That's it? Aw, man. Can't even grab it. I still have a long way to go. At least I can go back down here. Just weird to come back to this game finally. Just been waited. And waited and waited and waited. And now it's time. have 53 lives, jeez. And what sucks is the game isn't going to keep them after I reset the game. Okay, now they're starting to become more vulnerable to death now. Kerns. How many coins do you need? 40? Oh, 30. Okay, I can give it to you. Also, this is going to be the... I think this might be the last galaxy I'm going to do for today. So after this one, I will then come back to here to get the other one. Because I was going to stop after the first galaxy, but then I was like, you know, why not? I want to do a bit of the second world. What is this? What are these things? Are they stealing my stars? I can't tell. No? Okay, there it is. I kind of almost... Wait. I forgot to comment that, but that sound... I don't know why that's one of my favorite sounds. Because I think they use almost the same sound in Digimon Tamers and in Mega Man X3. And like other things I've heard that sound from. Oh yeah, and I think Guy from Naruto, it's like whenever he would smile and like a sparkle in his teeth when he smiles, it makes like the same sound. I don't know why that sound is used often. More galaxies! Mario, I have a letter for you. Oh, the chimp. Hey, remember me? I got a new game over in the Fluffy Bub Galaxy. Come on by and we'll do the whole introduction thing. I want to see what kind of game skills you got. Also, I think one reason why I'm just wanting to, I guess, even after 11.5 years, you think I would want to play more? Yes. But another reason is because I really want to watch Conan. I really want to watch more Conan real bad. It's been a little bit. I wanted to watch it yesterday, but I didn't. I want to watch more Conan, please. Yeah, it's really good. Yes, okay, it says 16. Okay, I actually still needed a bit. But I only need 1 star left, and... But see, at the same time, I have to at least do 1, but... Yeah, that's the thing, like, if I just do 1 stage right now, I can just skip that one, and I can just skip that one. And, yeah. And there's 1 there. Okay, 2 there. Okay, that was a 2-1. Alright, back to Hytale Falls. Because I've only watched 4 episodes so far, but it's just one of those series where it's like, I kind of just want to watch the episodes back to back to back, but I don't want to go through the series so quickly, so it's just kind of like large bursts that has a decent cooldown. Like a bit of cooldown. I'm trying to figure out what the 3rd show I want to watch. I am planning on adding a 3rd show, maybe in a couple of days, but for now I just need to... Well, maybe not in a couple of days. I think I just really want to focus on Sailor Moon and Conan. And, oh yeah, one thing I'm trying to do, I wanted to tell my friend this, so I guess I'll just say it on here. But I probably am, well, will I tell you this before then? I don't know. I'll probably forget, but I am trying, one thing I guess I'm trying to mentally, you know, convince myself, that might sound silly to say, but really, like, you know, trying to convince yourself mentally is like one of the hardest things to do, because, you know, convincing, you know, it's like stuff like doubt or just convincing yourself about negative things or not good things or just really just anything that, whether good or bad, but oof. But I guess one reason why I get stressed out so much about time is because I think since I was 18, I've just put it into my mind so deeply that, no! No! But, yeah, I just convinced myself... Damn it! I just convinced myself so much for years that, you know... Well, at least I got it. But I convinced myself so deeply into my mind that by the time I hit 30, I'm just not going to be able to have time to work on new games anymore. Damn it! It's like, okay, see, this is what happens. It's like when I'm trying to talk and, you know, I keep messing up, I just feel like I have to shut up. Alright. So as I was saying, I just... There you go. I'm just, you know, I just convinced myself so deeply that by the time I'm 30, I'm only going to be able to play games I've already beaten, plus games that aren't that long, so... I guess in a sense, with video games, it almost felt like the freaking rapture was gonna happen for video games at age 30. Like, all the games that I have played are gonna go to heaven, while the games I haven't are just going straight to hell. That's kind of how it feels like, and that's kind of what I convinced myself for years. Well, no, you found quite a few power stars, huh? Well, we'll keep track of how many you got. Oh yeah, this thing. There's a sign next to the helm, and it also shows the whereabouts of some other power stars if you're so interested. Thanks! Alright, so I did say that I would stop right here. But again, it's been 11 years. Let me enjoy my first session. The first session is usually the most enjoyable. So... just one more. I'll just do one more galaxy. Rock and Roll Rodillo. Oh, this is the one with the rock shroom. Yay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, the beginning of that song always made me think of Snake Man's theme. Actually, wait. I don't think I said that on the drill stage, because I think this is the same song. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's another boss there. I think I remember what they look like. Rock Mario. It's basically a bowling ball. There's a Comet Star. Oh, you made that look easy. And how long would it have taken you? Wait, why is there a message here? Huh. Now I'm thinking... Man, this song just made me think of the title screen theme. The N64 version title screen theme of Puyo Puyo's Son. See, that's not as common of a game. See, I didn't say any, you know, that was Japan only. Damn. Tom. What was I saying earlier? Alright, so I'm trying to convince myself that, you know, like, look, buddy, it's fine. You might have, you know, marginally less time to work on games, but, you know, you can still work on new games, you can still work on old games, you know. you know, everything's alright. You're gonna play, you're gonna still play, you're still gonna play some new games, and they're gonna be fun. And they're gonna still be a hell of a lot of fun. And, you know, and however, I can't see myself doing it after age 50 because I think by that point I'm really only gonna focus on games I love the most that aren't long. But what does it want me to do? Is there like anything I have to... Is there anything specific? Wait, do I have to kill these things? Ow, damn it. I'm kind of confused right now. Do you want me to destroy these things? They're all gone now. I'm really confused. Do I have to destroy these things? Damn it. Okay, yeah, I'm a little confused. Okay, I just had to destroy all of them. Strange. I don't know if I had to only destroy the green ones, but it's whatever. Yeah, I forgot. It acts like the spring. Mario, you can't go through stars, sadly. Oh wow, I'm looking right now, it says 222 for the recording, so if you look right now, you'll see 222. So yeah, I just have to convince myself that, look buddy, you know, you got like an extra 20 years now. I'm gonna give you an extra 20 years to tell you that, hey buddy, you can still play games. Whoa. Which, that sounds fun. But of course, again, the only problem is I am not going to have as much time to work on games. And even though, yes, that does sound nice that I can still continue playing games and enjoying them, it still doesn't change the fact damn it. It still doesn't change the fact that, you know, there's just so many games I want to play, and it's like the urge of wanting to play them, it's like I don't want to have to wait another year, or another year, or another year. It's like I want to play it now, there's just too many games, man. And it's true, there's just too many games. I'm trying to see if there's any secrets. But it's just hard to know what to do. Oh. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like with RPGs, you know, RPGs is just... Uh-oh. Like with RPGs, there's just so many of them, and they're so long, and no matter what, I have to tell myself that I cannot work on any more than 12, and even 12 is a lot. Like, I realize that in terms of my total game time I can try to put into... Wait, do I need to talk to you? I don't know if I'm supposed to find some... Okay, whatever. But... Wait, did I ever find the comet coin? I don't think I did. Yeah, this thing. Smack that booty. Again, the bosses are really good. It's just... It seems like there's a lot of bosses, but in terms of original bosses, if I recall, it's like, it does seem like there's plenty of them at first, but it becomes much less later on. Gotta do it quickly. I think we might get up quicker. I like the fur. Too bad it's dead. Remind me of a certain creature. So, if I convince myself that, it should be okay. But it still sucks because, you know, there's so many games I want to play. There's a lot of them. So many games. But right now I'm kind of just focusing on Galaxy 2, some NES games, and BattleNet 3, which I'm actually excited to come back to Battle Network again, and I'm fine of just continuing BattleNet 3 instead. And even though there's so many games, I think Galaxy 2 is one of the most important games to come back to because it's just been so long for a game that I love. And I really shouldn't go this long without, you know, playing a game that I really like this much. Unless if it's, you know, a very long game, but this isn't a long game. This is like, at max, 25 hours. Which, it won't even take that long just to beat it regularly. Like, well, I'm not gonna do it regularly. I am gonna get, like, all 120 stars, which should take about a bit over 20 hours, but that's about it. Oh, I did get the comp. Oh, yeah, it was in the very beginning, right. Oh, shoot, the Mankey wants to do something. I don't know what he wants to do. Okay, it's starting to come back to me a little bit, but it's still blurry. I'm trying to remember. I think I have to go inside this pipe or something. Okay, never mind. Oh, it's this. Okay, I think I remember this. So yeah, there's so many games, but I just kind of have to... Although there is one game, but obviously by the time this is uploaded, you'll know or not. I won't say it, because if you know, you know, but technically there is one game I might be playing this week, but at the same time, I don't know yet. I'm not sure. We'll see. Got the high score of 10,000 in this game. Pretty simple. Just stomp on the enemies, then grab coins. If you match your top score, I'll give you stars. And some respect. Maybe. So, game or what? Alright. Oh. Aw, man. Want to make sure to grab the kerns. Damn it. Yeah, it's just hard to get that momentum. Damn it! Oh, it's bad. Alright, I cannot afford to mess this up. Oh my god, great! Good shit. Good shit. Because it's like... Okay, I gotta say, trying to jump on them is a pain in the ass. Because... Alright, so the reason why I was having trouble was because Mario just can't really move. Like, It's like when you jump on them, you think you just control the analog stick to get him to like where the other one is, but it can't. It's like, it's almost like one of those games where it's like you jump and it's like they're just committed to that area. He can barely move. So that's why it's just kind of... Fantastic! That's 13,150 points. You might be amazing rival to my own skill. Here's your star. Clap. Back in the cranium. Oh, galaxy completed. Although I'm getting confused about the comets. Because there are comets, I just don't really remember how they do it. It's actually one thing I am not remembering well about. I don't even know when the comets are supposed to show up. What happens if I feed him? I'm so hungry. Feed me. Don't have time to chew. How are there seagulls here? Okay, I vaguely... I do remember that, how that setting looks, but I... You know what? No, I think I do remember that setting. Or, I don't know, I'm kind of getting mixed up with one area that's going to be later in the third world, early on. Alright. Honeybloom Galaxy. Huh. Which one should I do? Right, I know what that one is. Wild Clyde Galaxy. Cosmic Cave. Here's what I'll do. I'll do one stage for Cosmic Cove. Alright, also just to note, as my friend will notice, the reason why I don't usually post stories of me, because I think you realize, with Skyward Sword I barely post any stories. I guess just because... Oh wow, this song is just straight up from the first game. I love this song. But see, I can't count it a part of its soundtrack because it was from the first game. It's a very nice song. Oh, hey there! Everyone's out doing their swimming deals right now. The swimming deals? Pinguinos are here. Wow, I didn't know that would kill them. Hypersensitive to light. Did I hit a penguin? I did not mean to. Yow! What the? Mario, are you okay? I was trying to get him up. Also, it's still weird to think that Charles Martinet doesn't do the voice of any of the Nintendo characters anymore. At least in the games. It's still weird. I don't really... I don't understand. It's like... There wasn't really a lot. I don't know. It's just very strange. Like, I don't even think it was his... Like, I imagine... Well, did he have any... Like, was there consent to it? Did he... Like, was he, like... You know, was it a forced thing? Like, okay, from now on, you're gonna do this, and you just have to accept it. I don't know. Because we haven't, like, you know, he mentioned that he's going to be doing future stuff, but, like, it's been, like, over a couple years. Has... I think so. It's been, like, over 2 years, 2.5 years even, and, don't even know what he's been doing lately. Sorry, I'm just getting really confused with the controls, because I keep thinking Z... You know why? It's because of Skyward Sword, because you change the camera with Z. Alright, back down here. Whoa, okay. But no, I actually remember this area as well. I don't know how that's possible, because it's not like I've been watching... I don't think I've seen any playthrough of... I don't think I've seen any playthrough of Super Mario Galaxy 2 since I've beaten it. Like, it's not like I haven't seen any footage, of course, but I just haven't watched, like, a full playthrough, which... I know Vinny came back to this game, like, what, like a year ago or something? Which, with Skyward Sword, I recently watched all of Vinny play that. Which was interesting. I only have 8 coins. How many coins are you asking for? Oh, only 15. Has a tiny stomach. I guess I could try to do that. I swear I'm trying to jump, but it's just... Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of hard for him to jump in the air, like out of the water, in the middle of it. But I can get these coins easily. I just needed that amount. You know, even though I do like water settings, I would say this might be my least favorite area. One of my least favorite areas here so far. Even though I really like this setting, I guess it's just because it's like there's just too much stuff like around compared to like all the other areas. But it's okay. I still like it, even though I'm getting freaking struggling with the water. That's a tiny stomach. Someone's not gonna like that. Oh wait, do I have to chase you? Think you can catch me? Boingo! Oh, you little bunny bastard. Get over here. I think I know where this is going. Whoops. Give me that bunny ass. Wow, he's going all hand in his butt. I'm sorry, sir. Just please get your finger out. I'm sorry. I just don't take aggressive challenges so well. I was a little aggressive. He was just like, hey, it's like, you want this star? You gotta chase me, boingle. Actually, shoot, that was Skyward Sword. Yeah. Oh, God. Now he's gonna get pink eye for that. He didn't wash his hand after that. Alright. Alright, okay, well... Bowser is here. I will say that the Bowser fights are still not that great in the second game. They're both tied for that. Well... yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing else to do. Alright, I got the Comet Coin. Alright, I guess I'll do Wild Glide. You know, this might actually be the last one. I'm being serious this time. Because I'm having to get 120 stars. So, if I get 20 stars, then this could be broken up into like... this could be broken up into like 6 videos. If I do that. I don't know if I will. I still have a decent amount of stuff to talk about this game, but after the first 2 videos, I just don't know what I'm going to talk about. But I guess I don't mind doing videos of it. But, you know, obviously, for example, Battle.Necro 3, nope, I am not going to do a video every time. Blizzard, we can't fly so well. He's shy, so shy. But he seems okay with you. Maybe he'll even carry you glide. Come on, I'll teach you to glide. Will you fly with us? Uh-oh, motion controls. Glide, we glide. Yeah, that's like starting position. Yeah, turn. Gently down. Alright, if you glide through the big sun circle at the end of the forest, you win. But it won't be easy. I can't remember. I think there's like 2 or 3 of these. I remember there's one like a lava one. I don't know what these are for. What? Oh, that's my first death. That confused me. Why did I die? Like, I mean, like, why couldn't I go back up? Strange. Like, I went down to that one area, but I think that kind of messed me up. There we go. Got it. Alright. There we go. You flew! Even Blizzard looks happy. Here, take this nice flying. Woohoo-yo. Woohoo-yo. Alright. That makes 1/6 of all the stars. Now, even though these were some of the easy ones, but with the prologue, it kind of balances it. Alright, I'm just trying to think, how long will this game actually take? It should probably take only around 18-20 hours. Alright, so I'm done for today. Oh, now it went down to 3 bars. Well, I have been playing for almost 3 hours. Yeah, obviously these batteries aren't supposed to last that long, you know, they're rechargeable batteries. I'm not sure how long they're supposed to last until you have to charge them again. I guess, like, if we reach 3 and they're still 2 in 1, I would say like 6 hours. I only have to charge them, really, when I'm working on Wii games, so it's not a big deal. Okay, that is Super Mario Galaxy for now. It has been very fun to come back to this game again. I would say this kind of feels like Sonic 3 Knuckles, where even though, because Sonic 3 Knuckles, I came back to it in 2023, and last time I played that was in 2014, and yeah, I went like 9 years without playing that game, and even after 9 years, when I came back to it again, it didn't even feel like I went that long without playing it. It only felt like I went like a couple years without playing it. Which I can understand that game because I grew up playing Sonic 3 and Sonic & Knuckles so much, so, you know, it can feel like that. But Galaxy 2, I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because this game is the sequel to the first one and it's just very, very similar. Like, it's very similar to the first one. But no, Galaxy 1 and 2 have different vibes, so I don't really get how... I don't know how I'm feeling that way. What? Well, I guess that's fair. But... It's a nice game. So yeah, I'm happy to finally come back to this. Like with Skyward Sword, I'm just happy to come back to it, and it's interesting that it hasn't felt like I've gone that long at all. Like, it feels like, it just doesn't feel like 10 years. It only feels like it's been like... It only feels like it's been a few years. Strange. So, okay, if I do make this into a full series, then I guess... expect more in the future. Also, I pretty much did most of World 2. Because how many are left? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess there's like 4 more stars and I'll finish World 2, so... I think because of that, I think the next time I'll play it, I will do the rest of World 2, and then I'll do all of World 3. And then... Well, I don't know, I don't think I would do it. I'll do whatever I want. Like, whether I'll stop after the 3rd world or stop until I hit 20 stars, although I think I might get... Bird. Man, 60 lives. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to be watching some Conan very soon. Soup. Oh no, my legs. I realize I've been almost 3 hours. Alright.
Bye bye.